Because of Auburn Hills, the Detroit Pistons plan to take advantage of home court. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Stewart. This is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And as we take a look here at Mark Gasol, guys, what do you think?
Oh, man, that was a real hard it up.
Nasty. Absolutely.
And the building is stunned, partner. He goes deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Jennings drives in. Out to Stuckey. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Jennings can't get it to go. That's tipped. And here are the Grizzlies now. Conley, the best, the Prince. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Jennings dishes to Stuckey.
God damn.
There with the three-point shot. Pistons on defense. Here's Lee with the three.
Let's go.
And again, Memphis no good.
Courtney Lee out of Western Kentucky. You know, last season a mid-level signee by the Celtics. Competes at the defensive end. Offensively, he's a good shooter with his feet set from long range. And really kind of likes the corner pocket three-pointers.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gasol. And it's blocked by Zingler.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And Drummond kicks to Stuckey. Drummond sets the screen for Zingler. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Zingler's got his first 3 points of the game. And for Courtney Lee, probably his best shots is that 3-pointer.
Damn it.
So, you know, he's a guy who can get out in transition and finish at the rim, but he's got a career three-point average of about 38%. So look for him to be even more aggressive firing away out there.
Stuckey with it. He's picked up by Lee. And Zach Randolph hits the whistle. That's it. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Drummond kicks to Zingler.
Oh, shit.
On the corner. And the jumper falls for him. Zingler's got 5.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Oh, yeah. Do that.
Drummond with the block.
Hey, you want to join us there?
Violation. Not very careful there.
God damn it.
Miller's checked in for James Johnson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
No. Oh, come on, Drummond.
Here's Koufis.
Gotta kill that.
And there's the call by the official. They'll drop the basket here following the goaltending call.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Outside Jennings. Out to Stuckey. Another three for Detroit.
Almost any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Kicking it. Getting out.
He feeds it to Udrich. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there.
You know, the Pistons are really still a young team learning how to win in the league, but they made some strides last year because they started to win more consistently at home. And you can actually see this team becoming more consistent as the season went on.
6 on the shot clock. And he hits the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
See, you're gonna have to get through those picks, fella.
And Clark, you talked about the Pistons last year at home. 18 of the team's 29 wins came right here, Steve, in Auburn Hill.
Well, it'll take baby steps for this team to improve year to year. And obviously, making that big step, signing Josh Smith over the summer to go along with that young talent, bringing back Chauncey Billups. I think the Pistons are really looking to make a move here, and it's going to be a fun team to watch this season.
One of his issues was he's a player
There you go, Steve. We're getting the game.
Excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And the Grizzlies with some changes.
Oh, shit.
Foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Tell me to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus. I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
No.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute. He's done a good job of keeping everything outside.
Ball loose. And that's out of bounds. Ford will retain possession. And off again. It's going away, bud. To the paint. Here's Mitchell.
Should have dunked it.
Nearly 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And like you said, we've seen him, do a terrific job keeping the attempts on the perimeter.
Well, Kevin, defensively, when you can limit the opposition to 30%, 25% success rate in the post, you give your defense the ability to work outside much more efficiently.
And Memphis making a change here. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Davis comes in for Zach Randall. Johnson, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And Tony Allen subbed in for Lee. That's good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some openings.
Shots good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they're
Steal that. Kicking it.
The dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
No.
Ziegler with the rebound.
They've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Nice.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Allen dishes to Kufis. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Mike Miller's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Udrich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Miller. Udrich just got his second basket of the game.
They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Out to Stuckey. Another 3 for Detroit.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. He gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Oh, come on. Stuckey, grab that.
He's finally shifted him back to his natural shooting guard position. A lot of people thought he would break out, but instead, he had his lowest field goal percentage and scoring average since his rookie season.
Jennings with the ball.
Oh, yeah. Money.
Ziegler outside.
What?
Finds it from 19. No good off the front iron.
When the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it, move the ball on.
And I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot, no matter what else was going on.
Shit.
And towards the end of last season, Rodney Stuckey finally...
No, do that. Oh, come on.
I tell you, early in his career, I really like his potential. He's got tremendous talent. A strong slasher who can get to the
Oh,
line.
shit.
Those are the kind of players who can usually be relied upon to produce buckets. We'll see how he bounces back.
Here's Drummond. Stuckey kicks to Jennings. Monroe goes.
Woo!
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Allen outside. Passes it to Davis. And again, Memphis no good.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Stuckey outside. No good on the buzzer beater.
I go first.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pistons lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Detroit.
Well, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Yeah, I don't know what else
James
to do.
here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All
Good foul.
ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis. Prince is the 3 and Randolph the 4. The out there with Conley. And it's Gasol the 5.
For the majority of his career, Marc Gasol has been referred to as the other Gasol. But last season, you can make that case that he surpassed his brother Powell in terms of impact on the court.
Caldwell Pope passes to Villanueva. Stolen by Randolph. Lee. Can't connect from short range. To the inside.
He ain't missing that shit right there. He ain't missing
Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Tayshaun Prince.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Jesus.
Marc Gasol, a little bigger than his older brother Powell, very comfortable at the
Good
center.
D.
Whereas Powell is a little more of a tweet. They're both obviously so incredibly skilled.
They sure are. I mean, both Gasol's able to play in the high post as passers or jump shooters or down on the low block. They can use their array of offensive skill. Pretty impressive to see players like that coming out of the same family.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And Detroit again with the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this
Uh-oh.
lead.
Cutting.
And Villanova kicks to Mitchell. The leader. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Boy, that was impressive. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against
Oh! What?
Like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Good D.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent.
Make him pay,
I mean, you can't leave a good
Make him
shooter
pay.
like that open.
The pass to Detome. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Or not.
The Grizzlies will take it. And the Grizzlies with some changes. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Woodrick dishes to Davis. Can't cash in from close range.
really good defense. They're forcing that double clutch shot.
Mitchell. Detroit, no good that time either.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
The dish to Miller. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mitchell passes to Villanueva. And Udrich with the clear back to the hoop.
Good D.
And a foul.
Good help, B.
Shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good foul.
Even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Strange to see that a team that appeared to be in such strong position changed up so much last year. And the Grizzlies did that. They traded away Rudy Gay, and they also changed their offensive scheme to more of a pick and roll approach.
Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shot is
That was
off.
ugly as shit.
Memphis takes it the other way. There were a lot of questions asked after the Rudy Gay trade last season. Fans wondered if the team was looking to blow it up, even though they were fighting for the third seed of the top.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that number.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. They have built up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, what a marquee free agent signing for the Pistons in Josh Smith. He'll split minutes between the small forward and the power forward positions. But the Pistons need to manage their rotations carefully. With Smith, Monroe, and Drummond on the floor together at the same time, there's a potential for opposing defenses to pack it in and force them to hit outside shots. Not the strength of that lineup, guys. We'll see how it works.
A young team, Doris, going up tempo, get out them, get some easier buckets, and we're down their opponents. Knocks it loose. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Some changes for Memphis. 5 to shoot.
Damn! Flagrant!
Line and shoot 2. They get Marcus Gasol.
Well, you know, coming out of UConn, guys, there were some concerns about Andre Drummond's motor and work ethic, passion for the game. He really quickly dispelled those with his tremendous production. This was a guy who played with great energy and effort just about every time I saw him.
Fucking Jennings.
For Memphis. And he gets the bucket.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Jennings kicks to Stuck. Pass to Drummond. The baseline jam. And again, it's the Pistons missing. So we're talking about the motor for Andre Drummond per minute among the very top rebounders in the game.
Well, he moves like a guard, Kevin. It's almost surreal to watch the way he kind of floats around the court for such a big man. As long as he's engaged, he can have a huge impact on the game. And I'll tell you what, at his age, his upside is really off the chart.
Jennings for 3. And let's throw that one drops. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
What the hell are we pressing for? Oh, shit.
I played around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket. I think the game plan needs to change here, guys. If they're going to get out of the hole, because he's not helping their offense.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but pass off.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Detroit leading by 7. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Single left side. Bank shot. No good. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. It's tipped. Jennings with the steal. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Inside Jennings. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lucas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Jennings off a pick from Drummond. Shot off the pick. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist from Brandon Jennings. And that's 12 points for Rodney Stuckey. Conley for 3. Rebound Detroit. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the right side. Jennings kicks to Stuckey. Here's Sigler. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now the Grizzlies, that's right. Prince with it. Now Monroe defending. Oh, trying for it. Randall dishes the lead. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He's kind of gone south for him here.
Ah, shit. I missed you. My bad.
Inside. And stolen by Prince.
No.
Conley. And so we conclude the first half.
hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Rodney Stuckey. He has 12 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Damn, Brandon.
His
So
outside
last
throw
defender.
has looked really good today.
You know, guys, you look at the roster of this Memphis team, and they have a lot to offer: size and strength inside, playmakers on the perimeter, and improving an outstanding point guard in Mike Conley Jr., but you have to wonder, have they hit their ceiling?
Monroe and Drummond, they're inside. Jennings out there with Rodney Stuckey. And it's Ziegler in at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons.
Got him.
Stuckey. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention great shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
Clark had talked about the Grizzlies not having a megastar that other teams do to lean on in crunch time. Steve, you know, they traded the closest thing to that in Rudy Gay last season.
Well, closest thing is right, Kevin. Rudy Gay was not a superstar. He was very, very good, but if he was a true superstar, they would not have moved him. I think they just felt like they couldn't afford
Block that, Monroe. Oh, my God.
It played through their big men, Gasol and Randolph. And I think in the end, probably a wise decision because the team performed very well without Gay anyway.
Jennings kicks to Stuckey. Feeds it to Drummond. Shoots. And that misses badly.
Oh, shit.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Brooks.
Guys, for Dave Yeager, the new Grizzlies head coach, 6 seasons with them as an assistant. Before that, he won 5 titles coaching in the minor leagues. Yeager said, quote, "This is a blue-collar town, and I'm a blue-collar guy. I came up the hard way. I came up through the minor leagues. This is something I've been preparing for a long time."
Well, Drum.
He says he knows how to win. We'll see how he does.
Thanks, Doris. That confidence has certainly served him well. Lots of room.
I'm gonna fucking shoot.
It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Udrich. Udrich has got 8 points.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Ziegler passes to Monroe. 6 to shoot. Memphis will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Lee gets the bucket. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Siva. Passes it to Mitchell. Here's to Tomei. Hope they get it back. Mitchell kicks to Villanueva. Here's Mitchell. He's covered by Randolph. Here's Villanueva. Kept him wide. Caldwell Pope pass to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And it pass. They get one to fall. Conley dishes to Randolph. And good on the basket. Hook it. Randolph's got 6.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that a pocket pass, and he did it well. Well, you know, Mike Conley has always been one of the quickest guards in the league, in my opinion, and just a blur in transition. And for his size, a pretty good finisher with both hands inside.
Ah, shit.
There's the 3. Pistons leading by 9. To the middle. Villanueva against Gasol. Mitchell. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Got it. Go, go, go.
All of these shot selections, smart shot selections. They've been very patient on offense.
Got him again.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin,
Oh.
They've been running in place.
They got to get going.
Don't do it.
Here's
Don't do it.
Prince.
Oh, come on. That's a
Lee Patton
charge.
put in just the right spot. Prince has got his first points of the game.
Crafty pass work there.
Oh, nice rip.
Low for the easy do.
Nice rip.
And Conley has always been quick, Steve, but he's learning how to use, it seems like, different gears to get around defending.
I agree, Kev. The change of pace, he's gotten so good with his right hand, too, not just off the dribble, but he frequently finishes plays with his right hand in the paint, those little runners. So a lot of skill to go along with that speed.
There's the pass to Detome. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Conley gets the lead. Shot by Prince. And another basket for Memphis. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Siva. To the wing right side. Here's Mitchell.
What the fuck was that? I'll take it.
A follow-up flush. And the Pistons lead by 7.
The foul, Mitch.
Like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those in this league will be double digits.
Well, you figure a guy with the size of Gasol is just being sent out there to be physical. And he will be physical, make no mistake about it, but he's a skilled player as well. He's got court vision, patience, as a passer. He can score, he'll find cutting teammates. He's a beautiful player to watch offensively.
As beautiful a player as he is to watch with that finesse and those skills, he does still throw his weight around. And at the size he is, that just saps the energy away from anybody that is foolish enough to get in his way. I mean, he is a big man.
And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The pass for a chance. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, sending shots back.
And Steve, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You know, you look at Zach Randolph, and he doesn't have the typical body of a dominant power forward. But regardless of what his body looks like, you can't deny how hard he works on his game and conditioning during the season and during the offseason. You know, he's a hard worker, and that's part of why Memphis has really embraced him. They love Zach Randolph and what he represents because they can relate to that grinded-out mentality he has.
Jennings passes to Drummond. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Memphis on the break. Davis has got the ball.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Well, Clark, you mentioned Randolph's condition. Last season, he changed his pregame routine, lifting weights before every game.
Said it gave him a little more bounce in his stride, and something was working. He led the league in offensive boards last season.
4 on the shot clock. To Monroe. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Grizzlies have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
Yeah, they have the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
The time for the ball.
What is going on me, bro?
The Pistons will retain possession. Detroit with the ball. And an intentional foul right there. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Now Singler. Here's Drummond. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Zach Randall. And we just picked. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pistons leading by 3. So on the floor for Memphis. Mike Miller is up there with Davis. And it's Udrich. Then there's Rufus. And it's Allen in the shooting guard.
Drummond was really playing extremely well during his rookie year, and all of a sudden showing the promise that scouts saw in him earlier, and then he had the back injury, and that really put a speed bump in his progress.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Going back to Drummond, the Pistons training staff had found going into last season that despite his incredible athleticism, he did have some imbalances strength-wise.
That's something that often happens when a player comes out of college. He gets to the NBA, very sophisticated training staffs, and they find ways that players can improve athletically and strength-wise. And that's kind of scary when you're talking about Andre Drummond. I mean, as if he's not already athletic and strong enough.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Some changes for Memphis. Jennings dishes to Drummond. Stuckey kicks to Singler. Back to Stuckey. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Jennings against Scott.
Better make that, Stuckey.
Up again.
Good Drummond.
And Drummond.
Monster boy.
And the Pistons lead by 9.
Oh.
Their lead here by
Nice.
doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding hard because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
Pistons leading by 6. And there's the feed to Monroe. And Zach Randolph hits the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Here's Mitchell, defended by Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
One of the problems for the Pistons last season was always seemed to come out after halftime flat. Just couldn't sustain the kind of intensity and focus needed to win consistently. That was a big part of why they had such a tough year.
Well, going back to the Pistons, the 3rd quarter for them was by far their worst scoring quarter. Several points lower than any other quarter they played in, and with the
Good D, guys.
you get over
Bad
the course of the
rebound.
season,
Bad.
there is no action.
Well, you know, what you think about now with a team like this is that if it's young, maybe they're not used to the tweaks and the adjustments that other teams are making happen over the halftime break. So this is an area for improvement for this Detroit team.
And he gets it to go.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Going away with pass to Mitchell. And he slams that one down.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find the gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Dishes it to Villanueva. Pass to Mitchell. Gasol with the block. Prince gets the lead. Tome, the pass to Ziva. Here's Villanueva. Pistons keep it alive. Out to the right wing. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. They get Marc Gasol.
You know, guys, the Grizzlies are a bit of a throwback team, and I like their moniker of grit and grind. It really was their identity of toughness and physicality. And I thought that's how they played, and as a result, they had a terrific season.
Kubas checking.
Give me that. Oh!
He's not a very good free throw shooter, but what a game he's having at the line right now.
Conley dishes to lead. Here's Randolph.
Come on, Villanueva. Get your ass out of the game.
He's a high effort guy, always looking for the offensive rebounds. He's got a skill set that coaches love to encourage.
Yeah, he's kind of like a pushover parent. You know, somebody that lets you have your way all the time. He'll give you plenty of seconds if you don't pay attention to him.
And that's out of bounds. Ward will retain possession. But Clark, you mentioned the Grizzlies' old-fashioned style of play. There may be some changes in the offing. The new ownership group has made a focal point to use this more advanced stats to inform their decision-making.
Well, and what will be interesting, Kevin, is that most advanced stats, advanced stat gurus will tell you you need three-point shooting. This is a very poor three-point shooting club a season ago. So I would expect them to start going more in that direction, but you can't get away from your identity.
Nice D, shit.
Close game of Gasol and Randall.
And it's blocked by Lewis. Down low. It's tipped.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that for the word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful.
You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
It's good, and the Pistons lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket. Kubas.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. You see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when they lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity. Things can pick up in a positive way for them.
Here's Conley. Rebound by Monroe.
Can't get anything to drop. And the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
Well, that might only
Good
serve to
D.
make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's Lee. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite. They've backed off.
Stuckey gets the gem. Back to Stuckey.
Come on, James. What kind of lazy ass pass is that?
Hammers it on the college
Jesus.
break.
Tell you what, this is one area where they really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick hitting opportunities.
All right, I'll shoot
James
it.
with the 3. Pistons keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And that's out of bounds. Fort will retain possession. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Lure. Miller comes in for Tayshaun Prince. Allen's checked in for Courtney Lee. And Zufrick in for Mike Conley. And he makes the first.
Detroit, despite how they struggled, did a few good things last year, even though they fell way short of the playoffs. But playing against the Western Conference,
Moneyroll, what are you doing jumping?
Wasn't one of the things they did well.
Well, as you mentioned, with the Pistons and the West, just a 4-26 record for them, Clark, and with the second worst in the entire league. Steve, only one win better than the Bobcats, who had a league-low 3 in that category. What went wrong there?
Well, it's the youth for sure. They made a lot of mental mistakes. They didn't have that one player who could consistently create his own shot and open up space. That's one of the reasons they went out and got Josh Smith, to try to be that player and that leader. And these are the types of
that's nice.
One team clearly had the edge tonight. It'll be a great win by a large margin for the Pistons.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity.
What?
Sometimes things didn't go their way. They just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me, executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Pistons passing it around. Monroe. Great D that time from Davis. There's Miller with the 3 and the miss. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided.
They never let up. They were full throttle from